Hello and welcome to this video playing Checharov. I am Checharov, no name, okay. Probably a Nimzo. Yeah, still the vast majority of games. They play the Nimzo and not the Queen's Gambit declined, even though that really got into fashion recently again with d5. Let's see what my opponent is doing here. Okay, knight f3. Okay, well the main move is c5, but d6 also is a valid choice. This looks a lot like a Zurich variation now, which is my line. Okay, I'm going to keep the tension here with bishop to e2. Okay, wait. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Let's take. I would really like to take with the pawn if he captures. Okay, so that's not relevant anymore. Here's went b6. Interesting. Okay, let's try it like that. Trying to keep the tension, and let's see how black is intending to resolve that. He can maybe take d4, takes d5 or something like that. Not sure. This one, okay. Okay, so I'm keeping this closed. Why not? Okay. Yeah, f4 is a move I would like to play, but that queen e3 check is irritating. Yeah, maybe this first. He definitely does not want to play e4. That would just make a weak pawn now. But, well, yeah, f4. Maybe f4 takes rook takes. Huh? That's not completely ridiculous. I would like to play f4 takes and pawn takes, but I think I can also wait. If I go b4, he has a possible b5. Yeah, but it's probably not so dangerous. I think I can even also play on the queen side and get the space advantage going here before he goes b5 or anything like that. But maybe he can take and play b5. I'm not saying it's totally impossible. He doesn't. Okay. I should have played f3 here. Oh, so he's totally content with the worst position. Queen side is closed, and I'm clearly better on the king side as I get in f4. I just have to prepare it a little bit, but now I'm ready. f3 was preventing e4, and now f4 is coming next. f4, he might have bishop g4. I don't understand anything here. What is the deal? Isn't f4 good already? There's only the bishop g4 business, but I have queen b1, for example. After e4, that should be pretty nice. Yeah, he does that. Should be very nice long term. e4 is weak, and I will probably get in g4 at a later stage. Yeah, queen b1 or queen a1, probably queen a1, threatening to take f6, take e4. It's already difficult for him. Yeah, probably has to play bishop f5. And that's not a move you love to play. Even simple bishop takes f6 is strong then. Okay. f6 is collapsing. King g7, but I have h3. Yeah, can argue if g5 is stronger actually. But okay, it's kind of, it's a moot point. Okay, so knight f6, queen f6, bishop f5 should win. Or is there something better? Let's check. Okay, I'll take that. I didn't calculate that. Should I have calculated that? No, it's double check, right?
Check. Check.
E4 check, bishop e4, that's mate, right? Is there a quicker mate?
Check.
Maybe not, I don't know. That's mate. Queen g4 is mate in 1 actually.
Checkmate.
Okay. There were a couple of surprising decisions here by black. Yeah, this is, I think, still okay for him. He should... I was thinking maybe play with some kind of d5. Try to get some foothold in the center. This was surprising. I mean, after d5, this looks like a long-term advantage. There's a common, I think, misconception that close positions are somewhat bad for bishops, for the bishop pair. That's wrong. The bishop pair is also not so bad in a close position. The main thing is the close position still has to be fluid in terms of pawn structure. Like here, I can actually alter the pawn structure, like with f4 and advance, or b4 and so on. The problem is rigidness. If the pawn structure becomes very fixed, rigid and immobile, then the knights get better. It's not like his knights are better than my bishops here in this position. Absolutely not. Okay, so this f3 was also an option, preventing e4, but e4 is never really great. Yeah, this, and now I was just taking the space here, and I think this is just wrong. Closing it up there on the, or closing it down. Both probably right. Yeah, f3 I was just taking time. f4 already was possible, but I wanted to prepare it, and yeah, this is not a good position. And after e4, I think it's more or less over. I can also already take on f6, but this is strategically too bad. e4 is bad, and I get this. The bishop is fantastic, and I get this g-pawn play. The engine is also agreeing. I can basically also win win stuff. Bishop f6. I can win material already. I was so enthusiastic about the strategy. I didn't see that I can win a piece. Yeah, but okay. It was probably
check,
convincing enough.
check, check,
Queen h7 is already made. I didn't see it. I was the mate that I saw
check.
Originally was this one.
Check, checkmate.
But, okay, anyway,
Checkmate.
one mate is enough. Okay, thanks for watching.